Hi, welcome. So today's video is a challenge, and this is a challenge about whether or not I can survive for a whole week just using Yellow Label stickers. I went and did a shop at Morrison's, my local Morrison's, and I challenged myself to see if I could actually live for the whole week on those yellow labels. So I'm going to take you through the week. I'm going to show you what I bought. I'm going to talk about what savings I made, and I'm going to show you some of the meals that I made from that. So let's have a look. So here we are at Morrison's. I'm going to go in to see if I can tackle the orange or yellow label stickers. I was going to do a Too Good To Go, but there's none left at the place where I would get them from, which is here at this little Morrison's. So I'll do that another week. So I'm going to go and do the orange label thing if I can find enough things, and the aim is to feed myself from orange labels this week. If I can't find them here, I will be nipping round to my local co-op and seeing what they've got. I don't want to go too far, I don't want to spend a lot on petrol, so let's see what we've got. After a good start, there's some bread. What, 30 pence, and the nice thing about bread is that it can go in the freezer. I'll have one of those. So the yellow sticker aisle was really busy, so I couldn't film what was in there. There was loads, but I've moved out to give somebody else a chance. I'll go back and see what else is there when it's not so busy. That was good. We'll get in the house and I'll show you what I've got. I think I've probably got enough to make meals for 7 days, which is brilliant. Some stuff will go in the freezer. There's a couple of things that I didn't get, so I haven't really got any fresh vegetables or anything, because I just maybe wanted a bag of salad. I've got a quiche. I might want a bit of salad to go with that. So I'm just going to nip to my local co-op, and they do sometimes have their vegetables on the labels, so I'm going to nip there before I go home. But I think I've had got a good haul, and when we get home I'll have a look and see what we've got. So we're back at home now, and there's the haul, and it's totality. In total I think I spent just under £16. I did spend about £13 at Morrison's, and then I did nip to the co-op to get some vegetables. They always tend to have a little bit of veg or salad on the label. They do the orange labels, and Morrison's do yellow. So I'll just talk you through what I got, and then I think I need to make a meal plan. So the co-op salad was 52 pence. So 62 pence. I can't see how much it was reduced by, but it is reduced. The broccoli wasn't reduced. I weakened to a broccoli because in the whole haul I didn't really have a lot of veg, and I do need some veg in my diet, so I decided to just treat myself to a full price broccoli. So that's why I've got that. So I will move him out of the way just for now. So I got the house salad, which I just told you about. I bought a reduced price chicken tikka, which was 94 pence, and that was reduced down from £3.75. That's a bargain, and they're ideal because they freeze, which is brilliant. I got a nice big deep pan pizza, which was reduced from £3.50 to 88 pence. I'm not sure whether it will freeze or not. I'll need to check. It is dated today, as all of these things will be, but they do keep. They are good in terms of keeping beyond their sell-by date. I got a couple of cottage pies, which will also freeze. They freeze really well. One for 94 pence, and one a little bit more expensive for £1.19. That was down from £4.75. Look, it's a posh one. It's a posh cottage pie. So they will freeze, which will be brilliant because I can have those later in the week. I got myself some pakora, which are down from £3 something, I can't quite see, to £1. And I've got myself the a Chinese takeaway meal there. It looks like chili chicken, crisp lemon chicken it is, for £1 from £3.99. And then I have bought myself, again on the labels, down from £2.99, some piri piri chicken down to 75p, and I'll have that in sandwiches with my cheap bread. If I can get in here, I've got a loaf of bread which was down to, I can get in there, to 30p. Some of that will go in the freezer because I will not eat all that by myself this week, but that's ideal. Then I got myself some little treats. So I got some dinky donuts reduced from £1 to 50p. My favourite, some cheesecake, which I adore, for 94p. Again, I'll probably have to be eaten relatively quickly. I'll probably have some of that tonight. I got some fruit scones down to 75p from £1.50, which I sometimes eat those for breakfast. I got myself some cookies for 65p, down from £1.29. I got a quiche down from £2.75 to 69p. That is really good. That will go in the oven and I'll have that for a meal with some of the salad. And then I treated myself to this potato salad, yogurt and mint potato salad. It is reduced. It's down to £1.63. I don't know how much it was, it doesn't tell you. It will have to be eaten relatively quickly, but I adore that. And I wanted some coleslaw, but they didn't have it reduced, so I got that instead. And I've got some reduced roasting potatoes, which will be nice to go with some of the things like cottage pies and the broccoli. And I also got some soup, which was down to 65p, sorry, from £2.59, which will serve me for a couple of lunches with a sandwich. And I know these were not on the stickers, these shower gels, but I actually needed shower gel, and these were the best value I could find. So these currently in Morrison's are going for 80p, so I bought 2 of those because I always run out of shower gel. So that's my haul for this week. That's got to feed me for this whole week. So my challenge is I'm not allowed to do any more food shopping at all. So we'll see how that goes. I'm determined to not do that. I have got things in the freezer, so I have got meat in the freezer, which would do if I did run out of something. I've got bread, I have got rice, and I have got pasta as staples, and I've got things like peanut butter, Marmite, I've got margarine, and those kinds of things that are already in, so I should be fine. So I've managed to budget really for £16, which is excellent. So I'm just having lunch. This is Thursday. I'm trying to think what day it is. So my lunch today has been, or is still, because I'm still eating it, this lovely warm carrot soup, which was 65p, reduced from £2.59. I've had some bread with it. It's lovely. It's really nice. It's a day out of date or something, but it's fine. It's absolutely fine. Those dates always have really good margins on them. So I've treated myself and I've eaten the full carton. I think it's meant to serve 2, but I just thought it needs to be eaten, so I've had the full carton. But I've not had a great deal else with it. So that's Thursday's lunch. It's really nice. Breakfast by the sea. That's beautiful. So this is Sunday's evening meal. The broccoli was full price because I was just desperate to get some veg and there wasn't anything on the cheap shelf. But I've got roast potatoes. I think they were £1, and there's a couple of servings that I'll get from that. and there was a cottage pie, and I think that was probably, I don't know whether it was 90p or something. It was really cheap anyway. So that's probably the penultimate meal. I think I've got one more meal. I've got another cottage pie, some more roast potatoes. I've got some broccoli left, which will be Monday, and then it'll be shopping on Tuesday. Beans on toast. Such a simple meal, isn't it? But oh my goodness, it's joyful. I just love beans on toast. Anyway, that's Monday lunch. One of my most favourite meals, and it's from my final tin of beans, and from my, I think it was something like 50p bread or something from earlier in the week. Anyway, I will enjoy that. So I hope you enjoyed that. I hope you got some hints and tips from that. I hope you try the yellow and orange label sticker challenge yourselves. You know, I think it did work quite well for me. I think the problem sometimes is that there isn't enough greens within that, but if you can find some of the little things like I found, I did find a pot of salad, and I did find some nice fresh fruit. So if you can sort of hunt around and use a couple of different stores, that perhaps is the way forward. So let me know if you've done a yellow or orange or cheap label sticker challenge yourself, or lived for a week like that. Pop something in the comments if you have. If you want to see me do any other challenges, please let me know. And if you like what I do here, please give us a like and a subscribe, because every little helps. And I'll see you next time. Thank you for being with me.